May it please the court that I, Attorney Kevin Hsu, appear before you representing the environmentalist group Speakout. I'm here to defend the group about the 4th of July incident in McKinley Park. When the Speakout members were arrested because of their protest, it completely infringed upon the right to free speech and protest. They shouldn't be prosecuted, or that would be a total violation of the First Amendment. Speakout's protest was peaceful and nonviolent. It only became contentious when the picnickers reacted and started an argument. If they didn't like the protest, they should have just ignored them. In the case Texas versus Johnson, 1989, Justice Rehnquist, who wrote the dissenting opinion, stated, Johnson was free to make any verbal denunciation of a flag that he wished. It was only when he proceeded to burn publicly an American flag stolen from its rightful owners that he violated the Texas Statute. And I disagree with that. It was because of the First Amendment right was he allowed to choose any way he wanted to express his opinion about the government. Speakout also had an opinion about the government's decision, and they decided to protest to express that opinion. Also, if the government doesn't allow unpopular ideas to be shared and discussed with the public, and only allow mainstream ideas, new ideas will never take off and reach their full potential. Speakout tried to demonstrate an unpopular idea, and when the police arrested them, the police defied the First Amendment law of free speech. Another one of the picnickers' complaints was that Speakout had brought in a model incinerator. They said it was smelly and nauseating. Although that may be true, Speakout's intentions were not to nauseate the picnickers, but more as a public service announcement. They wanted to bring an unaware danger at hand to the attention of the public. Speakout wanted to show the dangers of the incinerators. They also wanted to show the public that if UWI continued to expand, the smelly and unpleasant smell would linger in the air all the time. As I said before, Speakout's intentions was to warn the public about an unaware danger at hand. The picnickers didn't even have the patience to listen to Speakout's announcement. Instead, they just started arguing, not even knowing why Speakout was there. In the case Terminello versus the City of Chicago, 1949, Justice Douglas, who delivered the majority opinion, said, a function of free speech under our system of government is to invite dispute. Speech indeed may serve its high purpose when it induces a condition of unrest, increases satisfaction with conditions they are, or even stir people to anger. Speakout speech did stir people to anger, but it wasn't the words within the speech, but the actual speaking of the speech itself that made the people angry. In society, when someone speaks, it's your choice whether to respond or ignore them. If the picnickers didn't even listen to the words being spoken and just started complaining. If they actually listened to what Speakout had to say, maybe this whole thing wouldn't have happened. Speakout's protest was not just to express themselves, but also to warn the public about UWI. Phillipsville is struggling economically, and UWI does provide many jobs. But letting UWI expand is only a temporary solution. Speakout was thinking ahead and looking at a bigger picture. For example, if UWI continues to expand and pollute our air with these incinerators, in a few years, air pollution will increase tenfold. Not only is this pollution destroying our planet, the air, if inhaled, will cause illnesses among the citizens of Phillipsville. And with all the sick people, it will trigger another effect. Healthcare costs will increase greatly. With sick people and expensive healthcare, people will start to move out of Phillipsville. The population of Phillipsville will decline, and little by little, the quality of life in Phillipsville will also decline. The jobs UWI provides today will help, but will only lead to a greater downfall. As you can see, Speakout was trying to help Phillipsville and its people. They are innocent for trying to protest peacefully. So we asked the court to rule in favor of Speakout and drop all charges, but they did nothing wrong.
Justice Clauser.
This question is for Speakout. In the case of Schenck versus the United States, Justice Holmes said that there is a time and place for freedom of speech, and what we say depends on where we are. Therefore, why did your clients decide to protest on a holiday in a place they knew would be crowded and they knew people would be riled up for the holiday?
May I confirm with my colleagues?
Yes.
They chose to protest in McKinley Park, which is a public park, on July 4th because they knew a lot of people were going to be there, so they hoped to get their message across to as many people as possible. They did not know that picnickers would react so strongly and violently, but they did choose July 4th because they knew it was going to be crowded and more people would hear their message.
Thank you.